This is a fan-generated show. If you would like to support us, please go to jamieglazov.com, and also don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. All your support is greatly appreciated.
There's a new book that just came out. If you've been following our page, you know about it. It's called Jihadi Psychopath by Dr. Jamie Glazov. I will tell you, as an expert on Sharia, as a former child bride who has suffered and faced my own jihadi psychopath, I want you to go and order this book on Amazon.com or go to jamieglazov.com. Get a copy for yourself. You know why? Because you need to be equipped with the knowledge to fight our enemy so you can save your daughters and your granddaughters from future of Islam. They don't have to face what I did. Go to Amazon.com and order your copy of Jihadi Psychopath by Dr. Jamie Glazov.
Good evening. Welcome to the Jamie Glazov Moment. Tonight, YouTube crackdown on borderline content. When you are not violating YouTube community standards, but you get shut down anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, we know what's going on with all of these social media giants, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. They are cracking down, as we know, on anything that doesn't fit in the leftist agenda, in the Islamic supremacist agenda. If you are not left-wing and you do not support Sharia law, now you are an Islamophobe and a racist and, let me guess, a white supremacist, and you won't be allowed to speak. So what are the latest developments now? Well, YouTube has announced that it will be cracking down even more on dissent. That's not what they call it, but that's what it is. And guess what they're going to crack down on? Borderline content that comes close to violating its community standards without actually crossing the line. So if you are not violating YouTube community standards, you get shut down anyway. Okay, so how does this work? I can't help it, my friends. My family escaped the Soviet Union, and the Soviet Union has come to us. So you haven't yet violated the community standards, but you're kind of borderline. So on YouTube, you're doing a video and you kind of have that look on your face that you might be against honor killings under Islam, and I don't know, that head movement you're doing, you might be against jihad. You're saying a couple things that might seem like you're against female genital mutilation under Islam. That's very racist. It's very white supremacist, and you'll have to have your YouTube channel taken down. You know, it's interesting. I wonder what the borderline content is. Is it kind of like the look on your face? You know, like during Maoist China and the Soviet monstrosity and the Khmer Rouge killing fields. It might just be, I don't know, it just might be that look on your face. You know, sort of how that Covington High School young man just didn't have the right smile during that whole, episode with the native Indian gentleman that came up and was beating the drum in his face, and the establishment media was just outraged at that smirk that young man had. So maybe I've got to stop being very careful. I got to start being very careful what kind of expression I have on my face or how I smile. But that's what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. At YouTube, you might not be Islamophobic, but you just might become Islamophobic. My friends, Robert Spencer is covering this at Jihad Watch. Go to his blog, Jihad Watch, and Robert Spencer, a hero of our times, heroic, brave, noble man that is keeping an eye on this totalitarian agenda, and he writes about this on his blog. Quote, "This will likely be the end of Jihad Watch video." And he is right, because as Robert says, social media giants ruled by, the left see opposing jihad mass murder and Sharia oppression of women and minorities and other groups as hate. And he is right. In today's climate, because the left has succeeded in molding the boundaries of our discourse, if you oppose jihad and Sharia law, and if you're honest about the Islamic texts that inspire and sanction jihad and all the barbarities of Sharia law, you are promoting hatred. But if you deny the Islamic roots to Islamic terror, and if you just, talk about whenever there's a jihadist attack, if you say that it's mental illness and climate change and probably connected to unemployment, you'll be okay. And if you call people that are against honor killings and female genital mutilation, if you're against those people and call them racists and Islamophobes, you'll be okay. But who won't be okay? Well, we're wondering here at the Glazov Gang, but of course we've been wondering about it for a long time because we tell the truth about the left and Islamic supremacism and how it works together in its war against our civilization. How long will the Glazov Gang survive on YouTube if we dare to promote or engage in borderline content? What has YouTube actually said? Well, it's recently announced that among other things, quote, we'll begin reducing recommendations of borderline content and content that could misinform users in harmful ways, such as videos promoting a phony miracle cure for a serious illness, claiming the earth is flat. Oh my God. Whew. Oh, I just got really scared there, sorry. Or making blatantly false claims about historic events like 9/11. Oh, I wonder what those false claims about historic events like 9/11 could be. What could the false claims about 9/11 be? That it had something to do with Islam? Oops, sorry. Does the Glazov Gang YouTube channel still exist because of what I said? I wonder if a false claim about 9/11 could be connected to maybe saying that Muhammad Atta and those other hijackers were part of the religion of peace. I don't know. I'm also very interested in this whole, phony medical cure for serious illnesses. They're really got to get on top of that. I just wonder what that could include. I wonder if that could have something to do with Big Pharma maybe not being able to sell as many meds as it wants to because somebody might recommend the benefits of ginger and turmeric and cayenne pepper or coconut oil for certain ailments. Oops! Does the Glazov Gang still exist on YouTube? Oh, I don't know. We wouldn't want Big Pharma to stop being able to sell all of its medications now by stirring all of the fear that it does, and the only solution for certain illnesses that only reside in the medications that Big Pharma is pushing. We couldn't have that now, could it? I know I'm getting a little bit off subject, my friends, on one hand, because that's not necessarily our cause and theme here at the Glazov Gang, but believe me, it's all connected. So, my friends, let me guess. Facebook, for some reason, also recently announced plans to reduce the visibility of sensational and, here it comes, provocative posts in the newsfeed. God forbid there's provocative posts in a newsfeed. Whew! Oh, this is scarier than The Exorcist when I was a little kid watching it in the dark. I mean, as an adult, seeing provocative posts in a newsfeed, now we couldn't have that. Now, could we? So, Facebook has actually announced this. They're going to reduce the visibility of sensational and provocative posts in the newsfeed, regardless of whether those posts explicitly violate the company's policies. So, again, at Facebook, in the wonderful world of Facebook, you might not be explicitly violating anything, but it just could be that look on your face. You might not be engaging in Islamophobia, but you just might have that air about you that you might just become Islamophobic. My friends, I cannot even, I think, masquerade or contain my disdain and also my concern for what's happening in our society. And again, my family escaped the Soviet Union, and the Soviet Union has come to us. Robert Spencer, again, follows this at Jihad Watch. He's written a blog about all of this. Go see it. It's the YouTube Crackdown on Borderline Content. Just go to Jihad Watch or Google him and this theme, and you'll find it on Jihad Watch. I credit Robert for this video and give him a lot of praise. Great man doing great work in the struggle for the freedom of our society. Ladies and gentlemen, the left is in control. It's suffocating the truth about many things, including the truth about jihad and Sharia law. And the leading social media giants are doing everything that they're being told to do by the left and by those who are enforcing Islamic blasphemy laws. And in a lot of ways, they're not even really being told what to do anymore because they're doing it willingly because we know who is running those platforms. So that's why on Twitter, Tommy Robinson is banned, Laura Loomer is banned, Anne-Marie Waters is banned. We can go on and on. Brave, heroic human rights activists that are against jihad, that are standing up for girls that are the victims of Muslim rape gangs and of female genital mutilation and of honor killings and of child marriage and of forced marriage and of forced veiling and of forced segregation. Tommy Robinson, Laura Loomer, Anne-Marie Waters, so many other people, such heroes. And yet it's people like Tommy, Laura, and Anne-Marie that are banned off Twitter. But who's not banned off Twitter? Hamas and Hezbollah. I wonder why. Well, YouTube is starting to crack down on borderline content. Watch how you smile, ladies and gentlemen, on YouTube. Watch out for the look on your face. Watch out how you walk and how you talk. The Maoist Red Guards have an eye on you. Ladies and gentlemen, I write about all of this horrifying stuff that's happening in the West in my book, Jihadist Psychopath. And I explain and unveil why it's happening, what the left is doing with Islamic supremacists together, and how they are charming and seducing and devouring us. Get my book. And it's also not too late for the biggest event of this year, and in some ways of this decade. It's my talk at the Beverly Hills Hotel on February 6th. I'm going to be talking about all this. If you are in the Los Angeles area, be there. If you are not in the Los Angeles area, get a plane ticket right now so you can be at the Los Angeles area or in the Los Angeles area on February 6th, because I'm going to be speaking at the Beverly Hills Hotel. You can go to my website, jamieglazov.com. The announcement's right on top of the page, of the homepage, and you can register for my event. You got to be there because the word on the street has it that it's going to be an on the edge of your seat thriller. Don't miss it. February 6th, Beverly Hills Hotel. I'm Jamie Glazov, and I'm going to see you on the next Jamie Glazov moment. See you then. Good night.